Next up, I mean, we've still got one more person here to bring out.
God.
Keep in mind. So, I mean, right here we look at that was Drea Montebank, and then there was Patty Acosta. So who is this? Who is this? And keep in mind that whoever is fighting here is fighting October Schmidt.
Yeah, and October Schmidt is a gentleman. So I'm curious. We've seen 2 women debut already. Are we going to make this a hat trick? I mean, that photo looks a little bit like somebody wearing a skirt, but you never know.
Yeah, you couldn't tell before, but now you know.
No, it could just be a shorts. I don't know. I don't want to do anything.
Dudes can wear skirts. There's no law against that.
It's
or
true.
Kilts. Or kilts. We have Irishmen here too.
True.
October Schmidt. He's gonna put his all into it.
Whoa!
Oh.
Who is this?
That's
Samantha Sugar.
Well, that's definitely a name.
Can we please check for a bio? And there it is, Samantha Sugar. Walsh, Jessica, could someone read off who is this lady?
She's a history teacher, which actually that's like what, our 3rd history teacher.
Oh my God!
In this league. Cunning willingness to go old school, and any child, fellow administrator that gets in her way. Oh, no nonsense. She cut the guy Bike Bianchi before he lost his championship discussion. Bike booked her knowing that she could hold her own with the fierce and brutal slaps and smacks she's known for. She likes to jog before school in the mornings and likes to step in as a volleyball coach.
She seems borderline abusive.
Yeah, and apparently she's into palm thrust and hurting people. So
maybe kind of like a little bit of PDSM, or
I don't know. October Schmidt's definitely not into that. Look at him; he's a clean-cut American boy.
I can't get over what we just saw before with Patty Acosta actually beating Bradford of all people.
Yeah, that big DDT put Bradford away. He's going to be reeling after that.
I mean, he did go through a lot of craziness in that opening fight against Psylop. And, October Schmidt is coming off of a hell of a match against Kelly Kelly. So it's...
October Schmidt is keeping her at bay with the jabs really well. That's always, it's a carryover from his kickboxing days, his boxing days. That is what he's good at, He's definitely doing what he does best.
He's got a solid technical background.
Yeah. And we don't know much about Samantha Sugar other than we know she likes to slap people in the face.
She also seems very in shape. More so than some of... I mean, Drea was really in shape, but Ichabod just kind of caught her.
Yeah, and Patty's not in shape, but that's the sheer force of will.
Look at this. Samantha Sugar just beating on October Schmidt. This is actually kind of an interesting matchup because they're both 2 kind of relatively small people. They're moving fast. This is a fast-paced match. Look at those slaps.
I can't believe she mounted him and slapped him in the face. That's, she's definitely no mercy.
I mean, what do you do if you're a guy like October Schmidt right now? Like, this is...
October Schmidt is basically a point fighter, and he's going up against somebody who's just trying to shit out of him. I don't think he knows what to do. He looks kind of confused. He's getting slapped a lot. This is terrible.
I mean, we still have Freddie Fisher, unquote, to go up against Federal Bell.
I almost forgot that was happening.
With this night is nowhere near over, people. We love that you're here. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Freddie Fisher still has to fight. Federal Bell. Federal Bell is the 2-time champion of this thing. No one is more deserving of a bye than him.
This is worse than when Super J posed his fake NWO Sting.
Wow.
Yeah, deep cuts, man.
Oh my God.
She gets some real height on those leapfrogs. I gotta get. Unlike 90% of this league.
Well, she's leaping up there probably in volleyball. I'd like to point out that last year, Federal Bell beat, it looks like Stromboli Supreme. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace
to win this second ever tournament. Stromboli beat Torvald, actually, of all people, to get into the finals.
Yeah. My God. Stromboli. Philly Supreme's son. Now deceased.
So how did he die?
Computer Collins killed him.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's where that blood feud comes from. Preston Pizza. Yeah, definitely a sore spot. That's why the Supremes get really worked up over Cheesesteak. He's the youngest one they've got left. They really worry about him. With Stromboli especially gone for being confused about sex, and then that happened.
He just kind of rejected the notion of it more than anything.
Get it. He just didn't understand the concept. It wasn't like, and his uncle, his great uncle would try to help him out in that regard. Hero, the ladies' man. He's all about women's empowerment and stuff. It just nothing ever worked out.
I can imagine sitting young.
Sorry, Detective Sarcasm. Stromboli was a 20-year-old boy. We call him
he was a monster of a man. He was
a monster. He was a large boy. We call him a boy just because he was very infantile.
He was like working towards a title shot when Computer Collins killed him in the ring.
Yeah, that is one of the few.
We laugh.
I mean, just at this point, what can you do? It's SCFL. There's a lot of dead people.
Jessica, what were you saying before?
I was just saying I can imagine many weekends when Great Uncle Hero would sit, a young Stromboli down to watch, the VHS tapes of Xena Warrior Princess. And he could explain how strong and powerful Lucy Lawless was and how good.
Well, let's get Hero in here right now. I think that'd be great.
Okay.
Here,
let me see if I can find him. Yeah, of course he's walking around.
He's straight in the hallway. You can see him. He's eating the crepes. Samantha Sugar, wow.
What am I doing? Oh, yeah, there's, what's going on out there?
That's Samantha Sugar fighting October Schmidt. This is the second round of the substitute series.
Why is October Schmidt hitting that woman? I don't get it.
She challenged October Schmidt, and she's doing
great.
well.
I'm all for that, yes, queen, This is, I hope she wins him. She beats his ass.
Wow.
He's an okay guy, but, sometimes you gotta move over from you gotta move over.
I mean, we've already had one brand new substitute win. I don't know if you caught Patty Acosta's match with Bradford.
No, I don't. Nobody told me anything. I was eating a couple of crepes here.
You just showed up to eat crepes, and then you just follow if people call you over. Like, are you just like you're just here?
I can't talk about. I can't talk about what I'm doing here. I can't talk about it. Last time I talked about it, it made air. And you know what? The realm took somebody else. That's all right. It took somebody else, and that's why we're here, man. I can't talk about it.
You just said that's why you're here.
You didn't go into specifics.
God damn it! You tricked me. Okay, you tricked me.
Other than Jessica's interesting little episode before.
Why did you interrupt my creperie and planning me?
Well, I mean, Jessica might have just gone to the Shadow Realm. That's the only thing that's been out of the ordinary so far, I guess.
Okay, that's great. But what do you need? Somebody called me over here.
I mean, we're talking about the substitute / summer series of old, federal belt 2-time winner. Jason had mentioned who he defeated in the finals last year. Your sadly departed grandnephew Stromboli. I know that's a tough subject.
We don't talk about Stromboli.
Oh wow, so sorry.
Computer Collins, piece of shit. You hurt my boys multiple times. Don't ever think I'll forget. Don't ever think I'll forget. We just have to get our Sounders back first. I'm done. I gotta go.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Wow.
He was kind of emotional.
Yeah, very emotional.
What did you guys
Hero
do to
Supreme.
him?
I don't know. Why you were just standing across the room? You could have sat right here.
Well, he took my headset. He sat in my chair. What do you want me to do? Like, this guy is just walking around with crepe breath. I don't know what to do anymore about
Did he spray crepe crumbs on your headset?
I haven't looked yet, and I'm really afraid to.
I mean, I know I was kind of responsible, but we shouldn't have brought up his poor dad.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
We're not professional journalists. It's like we can't. Oh my God, that frog splash! This has been a good match, guys. Samantha Sugar.
She's going hard, man.
I mean, October Schmidt is kind of like a good opponent for her. I feel like they're putting on a show.
She's definitely
2.9.
She's in shape, man. This is impressive.
I do feel like these guys, like we saw Ichabod was getting his ass kicked. Those earlier matches of, oh my God, a huge pump thrust. She tried to shove his nose bone into his brain.
We know that happens. You can die from that.
Oh my God, what the hell? Whoa! Samantha Sugar, what the hell? I hope she gets this. Land it.
Iconic.
Yeah! Wow! That was awesome! Let's clip that, baby! Whoa! She's even yelling, whoa.
That's great.
Samantha Sugar! 100%! 100%! So we've seen 89% out of Drea, 100% out of Patty Acosta, and 100% out of Samantha Sugar. The ladies are having some of the greatest matches in history. We have two people batting 100,000%. What the hell? Sugar Splash. I am blown the hell away. I mean, so now we're entering like the semifinals?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. We've still got Freddie Fisher.
We still have quote unquote Freddie Fisher.
Oh my God. Versus Federal Bell, who has won this before. Let Louis. This isn't gonna be healthy, right? There he is.